Hey guys, just wanted to take a second. I had some questions about my live looping rig, kind of what do I use where and how does all the pedals work together. So I just want to take a second, walk you through a typical workflow for a song where I've got like percussion, bass, drums, that kind of stuff, and show what buttons do what. All right, hang tight, here we go. Okay, so a typical workflow starts with on song. I've got the BPM programmed in here. That's going to go down my MIDI cable, connect in here to the RC600 via MIDI, and you can kind of see it's collecting MIDI there. So that's going to set up what my tempo is. It'll automatically sync up to whatever I've got going on song. From there, what I'll do is record my first loop. Up here I can kind of turn on and off. It's called metronome, but really it's the rhythm track, and I have the rhythm track only going to my headphone out, and so the audience can't hear that, only I can hear it. So I'll turn that on so I got the tempo right, record my first track, which is generally like the chord progression, so it might be 4 measures, 2 measures, 6 measures, whatever, and hit stop on that. And then I will arm my rhythm track. I have this one set up so it's always only 1 measure, and when I click that, it turns up the compression on the boss, and then also up here it sends a MIDI signal over through an assign and turns off any kind of delays and that kind of stuff that might be happening there. So I don't, if I accidentally forget to turn my delay off, it doesn't come into the rhythm where I wouldn't want it. So compression up, delay off, hit the rhythm track. It's set to auto start based on an input signal, so I can, I don't have to hit it exactly right. It's just whenever I want to start banging on my guitar or whatever, and then that'll record for 1 loop and then stop, and then that automatically stops the metronome. So now the only thing that I hear in my headphones rhythm wise is what I've done my guitar and what I've got with the rhythm. From there I'll jump over and record some bass. So I have that set up over here where it's just sending control changes. So this is going to turn, when I hit the blue button, that comes over here and turns on a guitar to bass input effect on my guitar input channel. And then it also arms and starts recording over on track 1. So I'll typically record that. If I have a mistake, I might hit the undo button up here and just kind of keep rolling. That also is set up when that control change happens. It also turns off any delays that happen to be on my guitar effects. So it gets a real clean signal there, and I don't have to think about turning on and off delays. So then this starts and stops the recording for that. So I just kind of start recording with that. It does all the effects. Stop recording with that, and then off I go. Then I'm playing through a song. Over here I can hit this button to start the auto scroll back up in on song, so it kind of scrolls through the song for me. This one, if I want to take a lead, I can hit that and it'll turn on a lead channel for over here on my thing. It's kind of just a overdrive thing. When I get done with the song, I can hit this next please button. What that does is it sends up here to OnSong and says, hey, advance to the next song. OnSong sends back a control change that hits some assigns, and it clears the 2 loops that I've recorded. So everything's reset perfectly for the next song. While I'm playing a song, I can go over here. This is an all start, all stop on the loops, so I can, pull them out if I don't want to have them on a chorus or a verse, or stop suddenly, to bring it back in. But it's all start, all stop. And then this over here hits the harmonizer in my VE500. So when I hit that button, it creates a harmony. So I can do very short harmonies, like 1-word harmonies, 2-word harmonies. Just kind of hit that. I don't have to do this big toggle on and off. From there, other things. So my when you stop a loop in the RC600, it sends a tempo stop to whatever's downstream, and so this little guy here just filters that out. So on my Helix, it always gets the tempo. It goes from OnSong to the RC600 over to my Helix, so all the delays are synchronized with the tempo of the song, and this little guy keeps that blue light on where it's always receiving the MIDI signal. If you don't have that filtered out, when you stop a loop in the RC, it'll stop the loop there, or when you stop recording. That's that. Other just interesting things. This is a control change that when I hit that, it's a situation where I need the loop to start when I start a lead. So this turns on distortion and delay and compression up here, and it also sends a control change to start playing the loop, basically that all start button there. And so if I'm coming out of a slow section and I want to just kind of really hit a lead fast, I can start all my loops and hit the lead on that. This guy here is just a shortcut for my tuner. Sometimes it takes a while for the tuner on the Helix to turn on if you hold down that button. So this just allows me to turn on and off. Real simple. Last thing I think I haven't covered is this guy. It's the all clears. There's sometimes when maybe I just want to clear everything without having to turn a song. You know, whenever I turn a song up here, I always get the all clear signals down here. It's two assigns, one for each channel, that clear that out. But there's sometimes maybe I just want to do an all clear without changing songs, and so I can do that there. And I think that's most of the stuff there. This pedal here is just set up for mix on my delay on the Helix. So heel down is 0 mix, toe down is like I think 33%. It's kind of enough delay, so that's kind of a shortcut to turning the delay pedal on and off. I can just kind of heel down, toe down on that whenever I want to. Awesome. Hopefully this has been helpful, maybe moderately interesting, and I hope this inspires you to go out and make some music. Talk to you later.